Hello and welcome fellow Audibles YouTube to another episode of Slovak Man of Gaming. This is I, Slovak Man, and this episode we shall be talking about the newest entry to the Legend of Zelda series. It's TriForce Heroes. This game is awesome and it's very unique because unlike the other Zelda games, this one was made from the ground up to feature multiplayer playthroughs, you know. Basically what I'm saying is this one is a multiplayer Zelda game, unlike the other ones where are single player with multiplayer aspects. This one was made for other people to join in your game, you know, and you play through it together. You can either choose playing online with friends, you can play locally if you have two other people with 3DSs. They can either have the game themselves or they can download play it, you know, with one person copy. Or you can also play with strangers. You can play single player, but it's not as fun as the multiplayer, and I'll get into that right away. But TriForce Heroes just came out, you know, about a month ago or something, and we beat it in about under 17 hours, so it's not a very long game, but it is very fun when you're playing with other people. I'd recommend playing this game together with friends or maybe even strangers if you don't have that many friends or you don't know anyone with a 3DS or someone who has this game. But I really recommend playing it because the single player, if anyone has played Pikmin 3, it's kind of similar to that, except not as much fun. In Pikmin 3 you control 3 different characters and set them to do their separate tasks, right? And even if you are one character, you can change to another, and that first character, he goes off and does his task. Unlike Pikmin 3, in TriForce Heroes you have to control each separate person individually in single player. You know, you're Link and the other two are statues. It's kind of boring and tedious. After 32 dungeons and 128 levels of doing that, it's not very fun. Whereas multiplayer, it's like a whole new game because you're communicating with one another. You know, there are icons on the bottom screen that help indicate, you know, what you want to tell the other people. Or if you have Skype, or I played it on the stream, you know, with Maple and Weenie, we played it together and it was really fun like that. You know, if somebody messes up, we tell them how to play or where to go, and we just have a, you know, nice and awesome time. It's a new Zelda game in a new Zelda universe. This one takes place in Hytopia, a world that's obsessed with fashion, you know, and that's where the story takes place. The princess got her dress stolen by the evil witch, right? And now she has to wear this ugly suit or something. You know, it's really weird, but unlike other Zelda games, this one doesn't really take itself 100% seriously, and that's a good thing, you know, because it's really funny, it's really cheesy if you like that, you know. But apparently it is canon to the other games, so there's that. And speaking of suits, that's what you're supposed to do in the TriForce Heroes. You go through all of these dungeons and levels, and by the end of each level, you collect a variety of items, you know. Depending on which level you go to, you get a different item. And by the end of it, it's like a roulette thing, you know. 2 people luck out on, you know, something horrible, whereas 1 person gets really lucky and receives a rare item. And all of these items can be combined and turned into suits or outfits. And these outfits then can help you on different levels, you know. Let's say one person needs to be, I don't know, maybe have more hearts. There's a suit for that, you know. It can give you more hearts, or it can make you resistant to slipping on ice, or you can swim faster. It's really cool and it's really fun. Not only that, but the replayability in this game is really high because it's a multiplayer game, you know, and you can play with a multiple of friends. Like, let's say someone else has a new copy and has never played it, and you have already played through it and experienced the game. You can help them, right? And what's awesome is, like I said, those items before, you can collect those and use them in a variety of ways. There's also a little town you can use. If you're not playing multiplayer stuffs, you can do something with Miiverse, you can collect treasure or something. It's really weird. But there's also a Coliseum mode, which lets you battle up friends and stuff. It's really cool. Like I said, we beat TriForce Heroes on the stream from start to finish on release day, and it took us about 2 weeks, I think, a little over 17 hours. Even if you beat the game and the story and stuff, there's a lot you can still do. You can collect many items that you might have missed. There are challenges for each level. Basically, the challenges make things harder. You know, you have a time trial, you have this balloon popping game, everything turns dark in one challenge, you know. You have to collect the orb and bring it to another part of the map or something. There's a lot of them, but it's really fun. But hopefully you enjoy this, you know, this little review or talk about TriForce Heroes here. If you would like to watch the playthrough, I have it all on YouTube. You know, you can watch from the start to the end, you know. But either way, you know, I highly recommend you play with friends because it's a lot more enjoyable than playing alone. But hopefully you enjoyed this video, ladies and gentlemen. Take it under my other videos if you would like. And as you can see, Squibbles here is Vault Boy from Fallout 4. And I am a tunnel snake, you know, because tunnel snakes rule! And Fallout 4 just came out today on the release day. My brother and I, we streamed it a little bit, you know, for a few hours. I'm rocking out the pompadour, as you can see, because I'm Tunnel Jake, you know, Tunnel Jake the Tunnel Snake. And if you would like to watch our playthrough of that as well, take a gander on the YouTube right there, YouTube channel. Because it was really fun and I'm enjoying the game so far. But thanks for watching, everyone. Leave your comments below, you know. If you are having fun with TriForce Heroes or Fallout 4 or maybe Call of Duty that came out as well, or the new Tomb Raider game. People seem to have forgotten the Tomb Raider game. Leave your comments below, and you know, who's pumped for some Xenoblade X? I know I am. Thanks for watching, and see you next time, ladies and gentlemen, with more of the Slovak Mountain Man.